Hi celebs, welcome for the home sweat home workout with me Dr. Puru. Today we're going to do Hatha Yoga and today's focus is going to be balancing. So there's going to be a lot of leg balance, there's going to be arm balance, and you're going to really have this challenging workout today. Are you ready? Let's go. So before we balance the body, the leg or the arms, we have to balance our breathing. So we start from the centering. So bring your hands to your abdomen and gently exhale to compress your belly. So inhale deeply through the nose and gently exhale through the nose. So let us perform the Anulom Vilom Pranayama. That's very good for balancing the body and the mind. So we make the Nashagri Mudra. So you take your thumb and close your right nostril. Inhale by the left nose. Close the left nose and exhale by the right nostril. Inhale by the right nose. Close your right nose and exhale by the left nose. This is one round of Anulom Vilom Pranayama. Entering second round. By doing this exercise like this, all your nadis get cleansed. Your chakras get stimulated, it gets activated and it gets opened up. Because Nadi Shodhana basically cleansing all your nadis and helps for the rising of Sushumna Nadi to be balanced. So the Kundalini Shakti can be wakened up. Once the Kundalini Shakti wakens up, you become the smartest person in the world. So if you can do by the timing, we inhale for 3 seconds and we exhale for 5 to 6 seconds. Last round. Perfect. So that's the Nadi Shodhana Pranayama for you. So that helps for balancing the body, balancing our mind, and helps for the wakening up the Kundalini Shakti by balancing the Sushumna Nadis. Okay. Now let's go for the anatomical warm up for the leg balance. So we straighten the leg and do the tapping exercise for the knee joint. So this loosens up the knees. And it's a really good exercise for loosening up the lower body especially. All the muscles get loosened up. And then now we do this ankle joint exercise. The toe flexion and yes, so dorsiflexion and plantar flexion. Because it helps for the stability later, because now you have to loosen up, but later it helps for the joint stability when you are standing and balancing. Feel a good breeze around this nice ambience, and you can also in your home you can take a nice deep inhalation for every exercise that you do. And now you have to open up your hip. That's a major joint after the knee, ankle and the hip. It has to be opened up in the lower body as a preparatory exercise for the balancing especially. So you can broaden up your hip and keep your tailbone and the sit bone nicely grounded on the mat. feel the body getting more calm and balanced as you perform these exercises. Very good. And then now a little bit of twisting movements. So inhale and exhale to perform twisting. Cheek, hands up, and exhale for the twisting. Good. Inhale and exhale for the twisting of the body. This also prepares your upper body because you later have a little bit of arm balances, the core. So we are going to have a nice workout today. Very good. And then now let's go for standing position. Let's walk forward to the mat, roll up the body, hooray, and you're going to perform the sun salutations. Classical sun salutation in Hatha Yoga. Inhale, arm rising. Exhale, standing forward fold. So you're going to step back the right leg for the lunge, inhale, and exhale, step back for downward facing dog. High plank, inhale, and exhale. Initially you can perform the knee down chaturanga and roll your body up for the cobra, and you can perform child pose, and you can step forward the right leg for the low lunges and the standing forward fold. Roll the body, raise your hands, inhale, exhale for prayer pose. Inhale, arm rise. Exhale, standing forward fold. And the left leg step back for the lunge, dip your hip, raise your chest up. And you can go for the downward facing dog or the child pose, whatever the option that's best suitable for you. And you can go down with the knee or down chaturanga option, the Ashtanga pranayams. And roll the body up, cobra. Extend the hip back, child pose. Left leg step forward for the low lunge. It prepares your hip flexor muscles, and you can go for standing forward fold. Inhale, arm rising, and exhale for prayer. So inhale, Asta Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Right leg step back for the lunge position. And then now you're going to step back for the downward facing dog. And then now high plank, and you can go for chaturangas, full cobra. In, exhale, downward facing dog. Spread out your fingers nicely and deepen down the downward facing dog. Step forward, right leg, inhale. Standing forward, fold the legs. Inhale, arm rise, and exhale, prayer. Inhale, arm rising, and exhale, forward fold. Left leg is step back for the lunge. Inhale, exhale, downward dog. High plank, inhale, chaturanga, exhale. Keep your arms closer to the body and feel the chest is nicely opened up. Exhale, downward facing. Left leg step forward, float into lunges. Inhale, and exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, let's go, raise the hands. Exhale for prayer. Urdhva Hastasana, inhale, and exhale, Uttanasana. Right leg step back for the lunge. Inhale, and exhale, downward dog. High plank, inhale, and exhale, stay strong with the hands close to the body. Inhale like a cobra, and exhale You got to stretch your hips back, send the tailbone back to the wall behind. Right leg step forward, a lunge. Inhale. In the standing forward fold exhale. Please raise your hands and exhale for prayer. So inhale, raise your hands. Inhale, exhale, deeper forward fold. Left leg step back, lunge. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. High plank, push your palms, and squeeze your armpit muscles, Chaturangas. Cobra, inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg, step forward, lunge. Inhale. Standing forward fold. Inhale, arm rise. And exhale for prayer. So now we're going to go for the challenging pose. So let's prepare the legs, chair pose. So you bend your knees and send your hip back and down and squat as low as possible. So you can feel the hip muscles is nicely working out, and you can feel the burn in the legs and the thighs. This helps you to burn a lot of calories from the lower body. So let's go deeper. Perfect. Can you go a little bit more deep? Good job. Inhale from the nose and exhale to rise the heels up, the tiptoe directly. Can you go for the tiptoe? Balancing. Balance the body on the tiptoe. So if you are a beginner, you can go higher. That's an easy option for you. No arm. But if you can go lower a little bit, yeah, can challenge and more deeper and much more deeper and stronger. Come on. You can do this. Little bit more challenging level will be like this. Your arms closer to the ear and your body more straight. Hip rise up. Perfect. Stand up. Inhale. I can feel the calf muscles getting more strong and feel the burn literally. In and out. So you're going to go for the figure 4 exercise like a one leg chair pose. So inhale from the nose. Raise your hands. Take your right leg and you're going to cross the right leg on your left thigh like a figure 4, and you're going to perform a squat. Make sure the leg is nicely balanced and squat down much deeper. Tuck your tailbone in and squat much more stronger. Come on, we go more deep, more strong. Can, right? Perfect. And then now, bring the leg down, balance the body here. So that's first exercise. So let's go for a small dip here. Balance the body for the balancing. And then now, rise. The right leg back, hold for the lot of dense position. Take your hands in front of your chest and extend your right leg back. Breathe in and open up your chest much more, so that helps for more breathing in. And as you lengthen your leg back, bring your hand down along with your leg. Stay with your eyes fixed at one point. Balance your body. Stay strong here and stay concentrated. Perfect. Inhale from the nose. Exhale here. And then now breathe in from the nose. Breathe out through the nose. Take right leg in the front. Hold your leg in the front. the front of the shin bone, and balance your body. Now if you could do this, take your hands at the support of your thighs and balance the body here. And extend your leg up in the front. This will be micro level challenging for you to improvise the position in the balance here. Come on, lengthen the body, open up your chest and stay strong. So every pose here we are going to do for 45 seconds approximately, and balance the leg up, lift it up maximal height. Can you challenge to rise your hands up, lift your leg up, come on, extend the body, feel the burn, yeah, come on, lift your leg up, much more strong. That's quite nasty here, right? You can feel the burn, literally. 2 more poses for this, yeah, breathe here. And now let's go fix the leg for the tree pose. Quite easy pose, everybody can do this. So if you are a beginner, you can start from building up the pose here to the calf muscles level. Balance the body, stay fixed, erect your spine. But if you want to challenge this pose, you can go up and fix the leg to the thighs, the inner thighs, and balance the body here. Now the breeze. I'm the dancing tree along with the breeze. The breeze is pushing me down. The wind is very, very heavy here. So I'm doing the wind blowing tree. You just do the stabilized tree here. So that's breathing through the nose and breathe out through the nose. And stay concentrated. Perfect. And come down nice and strong here. So that's almost the tree pose here. And you can do one more pose, very classical pose, very easy pose. That's the star balancing pose. So balance your body, pull your belly in and open up your leg here. Can you go? Open the hands and your legs up a little bit more higher. So the 5 angles of a star is the head, 2 hands and the legs. You can feel this here. You're like a star. All the celebs are really stars, star makers, and we are the star makers, right? So let's open up the legs, open up your hands and balance the body. Perfect. So that's all the exercises for one side. So let's go back to the basics and let's improvise the strength first. So after strength we go for challenging in the leg balances. So inhale from the nose and exhale for the basics chair pose. If you're a beginner, you always have the option of taking the hip slightly higher. That gives a preparation for the muscles. You don't need to push your muscles all the way too deep, because next day you're going to get really tired. You're going to ultimately stop the workout. But you need to go step by step, progressing from basic to hatha, hatha to vinyasa, vinyasa to power. That's how it goes, right? Slow and steady. Can you go challenge? You can go more deeper, always, whenever you want, right? Always you can have a challenge. Inhale from the nose. So rise, heels up. Pull your belly. And then now let's go for the tip-toe chair. Breathe in from the nose and breathe out to balance the body for the tiptoe. So this exercise helps for improving your digestion, improving your hormonal balance, because if your hormones are not balanced, you'll be able to get stress, and you'll have a lot of problems internally. By performing yoga, you can balance your stress and you can balance you can lead your daily life very easily without any stress. Let's go deeper to challenge those muscles of calf. Can you feel the burn? Perfect. Breathe in from the nose and come back. So let's go for the figure 4 balance. Take your hands, open out, and take your left leg crossing to the thigh Breathe in from the nose and breathe out. Enter into a deeper position here. Perfect. So feel the hip. Usually the common mistake is the hip might go like this, uneven hip. But you need to have a nice balance in the hip, shoulder, and also the knees. So you feel the strength and also the balance in the muscles and the joints function. The neuromuscular coordination exercises here. Let's go deeper down. Very good. You're going to come back slowly and take your leg back. That's the one exercise for balancing. A lot of dance. So this exercise is dedicated to Lord Shiva. So he has performed this exercise in an easy way, and he meditated this exercise like this. So let's go for the lot of dance push. So hold this the leg at the inner side of the ankle joint and extend the leg. Balance the body first. First you start from extending the leg backwards, and then you extend your hand in the front. Open up your chest and as you bring the leg back, you can bring the hands in the front and balance. Perfect. Let's go. More raising of the leg, and you can feel already the bone in the legs here, the calf muscles, the thighs, everything is under bone. Lengthen your leg. Perfect. Slowly come back, balance the body, regain the center, and now you're going to perform the next exercise of balancing. Step forward the leg, raise your hands. Breathe in from the nose, and then breathe out to hold the front of the shin bone. Open up the chest and the shoulders. Perfect. And now, as you improvise this exercise, you can hold at the back of your thighs and open up the shoulders. Extend your leg in the front and balance the body here. Breathe through the nose. You can also extend your hands up if it is possible by lifting the hand as much as possible, more higher and higher. Perfect. So that exercise helps for the calf muscles and thigh muscles strengthening really. Do you feel the bone here? I do so. Let's go. Let's exercise the tree pose. So start from the beginning. You can fix the leg here and balance the body. And rise your hands up. You can feel the foot rubbing on the mat. That helps for waking up the nerves in the brain, the hypothalamus balance. All this happens by performing one single pose. If you can challenge to go to the inner thighs. Your Ajna chakra wakes up by performing this exercise, the balancing exercise. Stand up and balance. Slowly come down, open your hands and gently bring down the foot. The last exercise is the star pose, star makers. Let's go. Come on, Celebs. So you roll the star dust in. Let's wake up the stardom in the body here. And open the legs and your hands up gently. First, as an initial beginning option, you can bring the toes on the mat and open your hands. If it is possible, you can go more higher and higher. Yes? Extend the hand. Lift up the body. Lengthen up the torso. Come on. Balance the body. 45 seconds. That's the key. Extension. Yes, you did it. Great job. And I sweat a lot. You do this. So this exercises helps for the improving the arches of the foot, so that you don't have any postural issues, like it balances your posture right and left. It becomes balanced. So no scoliosis, No more lordosis, kyphosis, any other problems of the spine. Perfect. And now we're going to perform arm balances. So before you go for the arm balance, so you take the palms directly below the shoulders and you go step back for the core forward plank. Very important exercise. Improvise the core to make the awareness about the core for the arm balance. That's very important. And balance the body. If you're a beginner, you can stay here, the knees below the hips. That's very important for you. So you can balance the body just like here, just like this. Perfect. In and out. You can bring the right leg a step back. So if you can do this exercise, balance the body here and lengthen up the torso just like this. But a small challenge is taking the leg back in, balance the body here. Can you do this? Come on. Squeeze your belly. Lift up your torso. Lengthen up. Along with a small balance of left hand up. Can you do the challenge here? I can feel the whole body shaking. Nice and long. Stay strong. The spine gets straight. Stronger abs. Breathe through the nose. Breathe out. Perfect. And come down. That's so nasty there, right? Now we're going to perform the same exercise the other side. So, as a beginner's option, you can go back, check your leg like this. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the nose. So take your leg back nice and long. So that's for the beginner's option, right? So when we go for the hand up, so you can go with the knee on the mat and the hands up. So that's the beginner's option. Keeping the right knee on the mat. Okay. This exercise, it is going to help you stabilize your spine because it strengthens the core. Now, if you could do the same exercise, taking the leg back, the right knee up and the left leg up, balancing the body. And also hand up. Come on. Stronger abs, strong core. Squeeze the belly, lengthen up the torso. Breathe in from the nose. Breathe out through the nose and come down. So that strengthens the arms, the shoulders, and also the core. And we need the necessary support. And now, Bakasana. So for performing Bakasana, the arm position is very important. You see this? My arm is crossed in front of the shin bone, like a cross. The cross hair is very important. After performing cross hair, you push your palm and look forward, lift up your hip and lean forward, shifting your body weight gently in front. And you take your right leg up and balance your body. Are you doing it? Yeah? Just you could do with one leg up first. Balance your body here. And slowly come back. The point to be noted, your arm must be below your knee and it has to be crossed like this, crossing the shin bone. If you keep your knee just up on your elbow, chances are there you slip down faster. That's a very common mistake. So what do you have to perform? Cross your arms, lift up your left leg. Lean forward, transfer the body weight, and if possible, lift the other leg also up. Can you balance the body here? Come on. Lift and lengthen. Lift your hip. Go higher and higher. And come down. That's Bakasana. Arm balance. perfect arm balance. Very good exercise. Shall we do it one more time? So, learning. Keep your arms in front. Cross. Breathe in from the nose. Lean forward. Lift your hip. You need to perform a little bit of bandhas. Yeah. If you know the bandha in yoga, you can perform the Mula Bandha and the Uddiyana Bandha. Uddiyana Bandha will help you to fly much more higher. Lock. And the drishti, very important, the gaze. Breathing control. Perfect. That's this Bakasana arm balancing. So today's focus is leg balance, arm balance, all the balances. Perfect. So now let's go for the twisting exercise. We perform Ardha Matsyendrasana, the half spinal twisting pose. So crossing the left leg, and then breathe in from the nose, and then breathe out, performing nice Ardha Matsyendrasana. Some persons prefer to keep your hands behind and holding the toes, the other side of the hip. But if you're fine just doing the basics, this is more than enough as it give the same effect, because the main effect is the thighs pressing against your abdomen. That massages the liver to secrete more liver enzymes. That is very, very important for fat metabolism, and all the more important metabolisms is happening by the pressing of your thighs against your abdomen. That's very important. Perfect. Let's do Ardha Matsyendrasana, other side. So step 1, left leg to the right hip, and then the right leg crosses over the thigh of the left, holding the right leg by the left hand, and right hand supporting. Breathe in from the nose, and breathe out through the nose to open your chest. Try to keep your chin in line with the shoulder, and look back. Your spleen gets good massage, so your red blood cell is going to be very, very improved production. Your colon, it gets very good function, it gives a very good massage. Your pancreas, it gets very good workout, so it is going to secrete a lot of insulin that helps for reducing the blood sugar level. You don't need to take medicines for like liver hepatitis or the spleen or the pancreatic diabetics, all these issues. By performing one yoga, you can eliminate 9 sort of disorders by performing one yoga. Can you imagine how many yoga poses you do and how many diseases you can prevent by performing yoga? So let's do Hatha Yoga more. And now, so that's a twisting, and now you're going to perform the inversions. So I did the back bends first. So let's go. Lie down on the floor. Your hip up gently to perform bridging. It's a very good pose for back pain. If you got back pain, you must do bridging. Okay, and you can stay with the bridging as a beginner. And now, if you can take your hands back and taking the palms facing up and back like this. And then now, so you go lift your hip up and the body up just like that. So that's Kayang out of wheel pose. Come back gently. So that's a very good exercise to make your body always look young, because your back is always in an extended position. As the back muscles get more contraction, it is going to make you look young always. And now let's perform a little bit of inversion exercise. So let's take the legs up, the toes up, and the balance. So for a little bit of basic levels, you can go with the hip, the legs just like this. Okay, supporting the hip stand. But if you can go more higher and higher, please challenge to take the legs up, the toes align with the shoulders. And the more the challenge is you can open your leg just like that. So you can support and you can open the leg sideways, performing a twist in the shoulder stand, a twisted shoulder stand. Yeah. In and out, slowly come back. Opening position here, the happy baby pose. Breathe in and breathe out to perform the happy baby pose. Keep your tailbone on the mat and the toes nicely opening out. Breathe in from the nose. Breathe out gently through the nose. Perfect. Breathe in and breathe out to bring the knees in to perform Pavan Muktasana exercise. So lift your head up and try to kiss your knees. It's a very good exercise to reduce the bloated sensation in your abdomen. So if you have bloated abdomen, the thighs pressing against your abdomen is going to eliminate all the abnormal gases accumulated in your stomach due to indigestion. So to improve your digestion, to throw out the abnormal Pavan Muktasana, this exercise is really good. And you can perform a little bit of rolling right side and left side, and release your whole body in Savasana. Relax your body. Breathe in from the nose and breathe out gently through the nose. Total surrender your body to the practice of yoga. Relax your whole body to the Mother Nature, and you have to relax all the stress and let it go down. Letting go down with pleasure is the only healing that can do the best for your body and your mind to heal itself. Please slowly come back, bring your legs together and take your turn to the right side with the support of your palms, and you can please come up. So that's Hatha Yoga for us today. It's a nice workout for balancing our body, balancing our mind, and also the liver function, the pancreas function, the spleen function, the testicles. If you do regularly yoga, you'll not be affected by the infertility. The females will be having their cycles regular. They'll be producing good ovum, so your fertility rate will go higher. So by performing yoga, you can get good health. By performing yoga, you can get good mental ambience, a nice long life by performing yoga. Please do you Hatha Yoga. See you all next class. Thank you so much.